Yo guys, Christian Whispering Gamer, and welcome back to more Star Trek Online. Last time on Star Trek Online, we had a very fun time in the Gathering Darkness, and today on Star Trek Online, we'll be doing Assimilation, one of the last couple of missions in the Borg Advanced Story Arc. And after this, things will be starting to get pretty heated up here in the game. But before I start, something new I'm going to try to peddle, because I need to, apparently, is that if you enjoy what I do, and if you enjoy these videos, then please just consider giving a bit of a like, a bit of a subscribe, maybe sharing it with your friends, maybe, I don't know. And if you still enjoy it even more, I also have a Patreon page. Link to all that will be down below as per usual. And if you wish to support me in what I do, you can. Anyway, enough peddling that. Today we're doing Assimilation. Now, one bit of a note before I get into this is that I did say last time that I have a float plane account, and at the time I didn't realize I can't upload any content there unless I am a partner creator with them, which at the current moment I am not. So I will not be peddling that specifically until I can get myself, until I am able to upload content there to make it worth your while. So I still have that Patreon page if you want to see it. You get some exclusive insider looks into what's been going on, some updates and whatnot, stuff that I don't post on Twitter can be found there. But anyway, there's nothing really else I need to explain in the beginning of this episode, so I suppose we get started with Assimilation. Captain, the Undine vessel you were tracking for Omicron Kappa 2, its system has been sighted near NGC 4447. Borg ships have also been detected in this area. While there are no populated systems in danger there, I would still need to know why the Borg and Undine have escalated the conflict now. Go find the Borg sphere and took the Undine from Omicron Kappa 2, and the answers we need will be there. And actually, we get some really interesting weapons here. Borg prosthetic weapons, maintenance drone, medical drone, and tactical drone. Those are really cool. Not particularly useful in some cases, but they're pretty cool nonetheless. So yeah, start Assimilation. I'm gonna transwarp there, as you probably should yourself. Because why not? Because transwarping is a lot more fun than anything else, right? Captain, detecting wreckage of an Undine ship. It could be the vessel following the Borg sphere that captured the Undine prisoner from Omicron Kappa 2. We must stop the sphere before it can return to the collective fleet. Any information on the Borg could learn from the prisoner could be upset the balance of power. What balance of power? I didn't know there was a balance of power with anything but the Borg. They're just skirmishing. Confirmed, so the record matches the energy signature of the Undine vessel that followed the Borg sphere that captured the Undine prisoner on Omicron Kappa 2. Will you stop saying that? It appears that they've been destroyed recently. We must be very close. Sensor detecting a Borg sphere dead ahead. Mission signature to indicate this is the same sphere that we've been pursuing. God, can I speak today? But yeah, it's like, what do you... It's like the balance of power. Like, what balance of power is there? Well, I don't know. Like, if you remember back towards Voyager, you know, the Undine do not like the Borg, and the Borg do not like the Undine, because the Borg can't assimilate the Undine, but the Undine thinks that they are superior to any and all other life forms, period. And they've been at it for many, many years. As they probably could be, because the Borg are so mundanely obsessed with, you know, becoming the perfect species. The Undine are mundanely obsessed with, you know, making sure that they are the only righteous species in the entire universe. Well, when you get two factions that are fundamentally flawed with each other, or fundamentally different, and they can't be compatible fundamentally, then you get the Borg and the Undine having fights. But for right now, they are pretty easy. Oh, wonderful Borg reinforcements. Just what I need. I'm gonna power up my weapons real quick. Where are they? Oh, Borg, where are you? Come here. I just want to shoot you with my lasers. Oh, Borg want to be shot with the lasers. Oh, how cute. I am probably one of the weirdest people on this planet. Hands down. Okay, the Borg reinforcement. Hey, there we go. And it's a cube. How nice. Just what I wanted for Christmas. Really, because it's Christmas in 2 days. The 23rd at the time of the day of Christmas. Just what I wanted for Christmas. A Borg cube, almost a sphere. I'm gonna press buttons and hope that does something. Heavy plasma torpedo must destroy. 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 It can destroy it! Oh, come on. I did not want to do that. Nope. And now they got it cutting me. I might be in trouble here. I'm going to power my shields. Come on, shield. Heal up a little bit there. I don't want to divert power because that means target's breaking combat. What could they be after? Oh, shoot. I don't have it equipped. Shoot! And we can't turn around. Well, we can't turn around, but... why do I do that? Well, at least the game is... Oh, there's a sphere. This is probably going to be a bad idea, but I'm going to go with full impulse and try to catch up to him. Because, like, he started moving away, and, like, I can't turn more than 2 inches a second. But we're not faster than it. But thankfully, the game is giving us a place that... well, actually, we are faster than it because we're gaining on them. Hey, well, that'd be fine. Okay. And that was very loud, I realized. That just peaked a wee bit. Well, not really peaked, but yeah, whatever. But we're gaining on them. That really is a testament to... Dang it, phone! I'm going to take this opportunity to turn off my phone. Well, not turn it off, but just silence it. Hey, look at that, a portal. Oh, more portals. Ah, portals everywhere. Undine everywhere. Those rifts open to fluidic space. The Borg had tangled the Undine with the fluidic space before her, but they were defeated. They weren't able to assimilate the Undine, and without that, the Undine were able to push them out. If they're willing to send a force into fluidic space again, the Borg must think they have adapted a way that will allow them to defeat the Undine. The region's desire to protect her, and the orders are to assimilate the Borg threat. I recommend that they engage the Borg and Undine and secure the area. So we got a bit of a problem on our hands. There are Undine everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. Mostly Nikor bioships. I don't think there's anything else other than Nikors, which should be fine. And I'm going way too slow for this to be able to be of any use to me. There we go. Great. So this is probably our first case of... oh, hey. What are you doing? This is probably our first case of engaging in a firefight when both enemy factions are fighting each other. This is our first situation of that. These are really interesting scenarios, which do come up decently frequently. And they're good because this could go either of two ways. One, that they ignore you, do not generate enough threat for them to engage with you instead of their enemies, or you are generating enough threat and they disengage their enemies and start targeting you. They could also start engage you if they had defeated their main target, and they all just pile up on you. So you want to be quick. You want to be quick in these kinds of situations, because if they end up defeating their main target before you defeat enough of them to give you more of a fair fight, you're going to be in a bit of a trouble. The game does kind of balance that out with using lower tiered ships for these kind of skirmishes, but they do get particularly difficult later on in the game. So you just want to be careful. You want to be strategic. You want to be quick overall, just so you don't get yourself into a firefight you can't win. Because sometimes, and very frequently, when you get defeated, the enemy's health goes back up to full a lot. So you want to be able to have as much easy of a time as you can with these kind of firefights. This thing is just not going down. One of the most annoying things about the Undine is that because their ships are more bio-based, they can heal a lot faster than you can. I don't care what kind of crazy, weird traits you have equipped on your captain or ship. You are going to have quite a difficult time healing faster than they will. And there's just one Undine ship here. There's a sphere there. I'm going to try staying out of its range. I'm going to take care of its Dromius. Dromiuses are kind of annoying. Not overly, but it's just when the Villas that gets particularly annoying. I didn't even do that so soon. And I rubber banded. And he went to a portal. And he sent down a bioplastic torpedo. And I destroyed it. I destroyed the portal torpedo! Torpedes! Oh, Dromius! Mr. Battle Cruiser! You want to be shot with my phases? Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'll shoot you with my lasers. What are they again? Antimatter sprayed. I shoot off my antimatter. You told me I had context on that one. I don't know why I was speaking that kind of tone. I'm just a weird guy. I still love how they updated the beam overload to shoot off multiple beams at the same time. Well, that was an alarm. My phone is just being wonderful today, isn't it? And they disabled my engines. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You just appeared out of nowhere. Literally. Okay, I'm just going to take a few more shots at you and you should be done with. Come on. You can go down. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Don't worry. You can do it. I'm going to hold you in place right here. There we go. Captain, there's a Borg ship reappearing through the rift. It has an Undine vessel locked in its track. Sir, if the Borg brought an Undine vessel to our dimension, they must have some purpose for it. They may have been adapted to the point that they can assimilate the Undine's organic technology or even the Undine themselves. Right, she's detecting Undine ships about to emerge from the singularity. Yeah, they want to, I don't know. We're picking up Undine life signs in Borg CubeSat, Captain. If the Borg transported Undine onto the cube, they are either testing a new assimilation process or they've already learned how to assimilate the Undine. That could be real trouble for us, sir. So we have an opportunity. We can, because the Borg cube is damaged from its trip into this fluidic space, we can just basically go at it and hopefully you can get the Undine back. The cube's been damaged, sir, and it's entered a regenerative state. Based on our encounter with the Borg in the list system, we know that they don't see as most humanoids as a threat, and will only enter combat on their own if in their own defense or a vital component of the ship is threatened. If we don't engage them, we can perhaps locate the Undine without having to fight. All right, so that is a bit of a mechanic of the Borg. I don't know for certain if it's true, but leaving your weapon unholstered, or holstered rather, will cause them to ignore you. The Borg, again, as Tervel said, is that they don't engage you if they don't see you as a threat or if a vital component of the ship is threatened. Which means you can probably zoom right through here pretty easily without having to get into too many fights. And you don't want to be getting into too many of them with the Borg. Captain, believe you can modify your tricorder to be able to access the Borg terminals. And accessing the terminals could also alert them to our presence. So be prepared for a fight regardless. Keep an eye on the alcoves. Yep. So they want to have a bit of a fight. Probably can use some new weapons pretty soon, to be honest, because I don't remember what version I'm using currently. Hey, there's more down there. We're gonna get some pretty interesting weapons from this mission anyway, so it should be perfectly fine, I think, right? You know, Borg drone tech is perfectly fine. Okay, I thought it was. I'll just download this Borg data and we'll just continue on. Hey, you want to have a fight? Well, I'll fight with you. Oh, I'll shoot you with my, what are they called? I hate flank damage. Back in my day, we didn't have flank damage. We had rank damage. Oh, yes. Back in my day, we had so much rank damage. We had a contest at it, but we had as many as possible. Me and my voices. People just tell me like I have the best voices ever, and I can agree with that to some extent, but I'm just a weird guy. And I'm not paying attention to the things that their crew is saying. And I don't care. I just want to have fun, dang it. Destroy the drones. They're too easy anyway. Snipe you. Snipe. Go down, Mr. Tactical Drone? Okay. It's interesting how they haven't adapted to our weapons quite yet, and I'm a little confused about that. I've completely forgotten about that actually, because they haven't adapted. I don't know why. Guinea pigs. Okay, so the mission name has changed all of a sudden. I'm definitely taking Undine life signs ahead, sir, but something appears to be wrong with them. The patterns don't match the information we have available in the physiology. And you knew that before we went even through the friggin' door. Hey, you want to have a fight? I'll shoot you with my laser. I'm a burn my laser. Oh God, he's firing at us. Yeah, that bullet spray, pretty devastating sometimes, if I do say so myself. All right, anyone else want to fight? Anyone else want to fight? Come on, fight me, bruh. Hey, there we go. Drones. droning. Not that kind of drone. Like a cherry bomb glass pack kind of drone. Which to me sounds better, but some people don't like the drone. I don't know how I got on the tangent of car parts. It's like, I know what a cherry bomb glass pack says. Well, I do know what a cherry bomb glass pack. I kind of left off, but I know what it sounds like. I have one on my car already, but I need to get it lopped off and replaced with a MagnaFlow performance muffler, which sounds, in my opinion, a lot better than a glass pack. But yeah. I probably should stop saying that because it's very off topic. This is not a car show. This is a Let's Play. And Let's Plays are not supposed to be like car shows. If you want that, there's plenty of other stuff like that you can get 0 viewers. Well, I don't get too many viewers, so what am I saying? I'm trying, man! I'm changing myself. I'm changing my format, the way I do things, the way I do my commentary. I don't care, Travail. I just want to shoot Borg! I'm just trying to be silly. Just trying to be crazy, be silly. And that looks very scary, that Undine. Undine is scary to begin with. They haven't adapted to my weapons. Why? Or device. I think this is probably going to be a bad idea. And the light was not on the right thing. Looks like the Undine killed itself rather than becoming fully assimilated. It committed suicide because it didn't want to be assimilated. I feel you, bro. What do these things look like on pieces of Undine? Oh god, that is scary. What are you guys doing here? I thought this was illegal. I mean, I know the Borg have no regard for law and order, but this is just this is the kind of pushing it. You know, like you tore these poor creatures apart. I mean, I know these poor creatures want nothing but the complete disavowalment and disarray of law and order regardless, but you know, they want to be the supreme leaders, the supreme species in the entire universe. But you know, these poor creatures, like, oh god, they may have had goodness in their heart or two hearts. I don't know how many hearts they have. They probably have more than just one, if anything is to be believed. But you know, like yeah, and they might have goodness or not. I probably should stop it. I'm babbling, as I tend to do a lot. Continue Borg cube exploration. We are on exploration of the Borg cube, and we find the. I did not expect the door to open like that. The Borg cube looks really cool. I like the interior of the Borg cubes. They look really cool. So what do we have in here, honey? How much more do we have? Not a whole lot more. Okay. There's 81 more Undine lifetime. And we got the final boss. I'm just gonna whack you with not with the skull hammer, but oh god. Okay, so the assimilated Undine is hey, there we go. Now they're adapting to our weapons, which is not good because it's the most powerful Borg / Undine we've faced up to this point, and it can adapt. Hopefully this will not adapt. It adapted. Right? No? This is probably kinetic damage. We'll get into the kinetic damage with Borg later, but just know for now that kinetic damage is your best friend when fighting the Borg. You might think that, oh god, they're down. This might be the first time that we're completely down. Oh, yeah, it did that thing again. And it healed? Urgh. Yeah, this might be the first time that we all go down. Yeah, okay. The Undine are not your friend. They will never be your friend. Come on, guys. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. There we go. Now we have our team back. Wakey, wakey. Oh, God, what are you doing? Oh, remember this fight. This is the worst fight ever. Just keep shooting at it, I suppose. We're probably going to go down quite a few times regardless. Travell's about to go down already. And she's not doing anything. I don't know why. Oh, does she not have a weapon? Oh, God. Oh, God. What have I done? She doesn't have a weapon. Okay, so to clarify, she appears to have been doing nothing but slapping the air. It's not good because she's not doing any fighting, which means we are not. I'm going to move back because he is not. Okay, he's targeting me. I am going to go into this room here. Hopefully, in a second, I can get my weapon changed. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. I'm going to give Travell a weapon. Okay, Travell has a weapon. Why is she not using it? AI. Go back up to full health again when I go down. I hate this fight.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Come on, you can go down. Go down. There we go. And I get nothing for it. I went through all that trouble to kill your Undine. I get nothing for it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Back in my day, we got rewarded for everything. But, you know, I guess our only reward is overloading the damn verniculum and destroying this Borg cube's connection to the thing. Captain the cube since we reactivated. Recommend your team back to ship immediately. Okay, Nissier. Mr. Nisius. Mr. Nissier. Mr. Yay Nay May. I don't know where I'm going with these things anymore. Sites of logs indicate that we have successfully printed the Borg from sending their findings back to the collective. However, we have no choice but to destroy the ship to prevent the Borg from recovering the data. Okay. Destroy it. Go down. And because we were shooting at it... Oh, God. Where'd all these guys come from? Okay. Let's hit the Undine and destroy the Borg cube before we had a chance. Congratulations, we prevented the Borg from learning to assimilate the Undine from discover the location of the Borg foothold in the fluidic space. Ah, God. I'm sure we can adapt our techniques to open the in fluidic space, sir, but we should report to the columns for findings to command. Yes, depart system. What else? Okay. Report to Captain Nicholas Morton. That was a close one. If the Borg has succeeded, I don't even want to think about fighting Undine drones. Good work, Captain. You've done the Federation a great service. I'm going to take this one.
Congratulations, Captain.
Hey, we got Captain Ability rank 2. Okay. Alrighty, so I suppose that's it for today. We did the mission we need to. You know, we saved the Borg. Well, we didn't save the Borg. We saved ourselves from the Borg and the Undine at the same time, but whatever. So I think I'll end things off here. So join me next time for more... Not Zelda, I almost said Zelda. Star Trek Online, where we do the next mission. Where is it? What was it called? Yeah, Fluid Dynamics. That's a good one. All right? See you guys later.